In today's video, I finally unveil to you the brand new start of a new collection on the channel, which I am super excited about. I know I've been alluding to it for a couple of weeks now, but today I'm finally showing you. So if that's not worth a like on the video, I don't know what is. Again, leave your thoughts and feelings down below in the comment section because I'll be intrigued to know your thoughts, because it's slightly different to what I have been collecting, like you can see behind me with the PlayStation 3 and all good things that is PlayStation. And if you haven't done so already, be sure to drop a subscribe to the channel because we are close to 1700 subscribers and we are on the way to 2000 for the year. I hope we can hit it. Let's see if we can. But thank you for clicking and watching the video. Let's get into it. As I said, I have been very busy over the last 2 or 3 days, and I decided, you know what, this year is the year to start this collection. I've been wanting to do it for a little while now, but I've been sort of told off by the missus not to do it, but I went against that, so we are now reaping the consequences of my own actions on that front. But we started it, and it's not going to be anything too crazy, but I do hope you enjoy it, and it is a different sort of aspect to what I love, as well as video games and everything like that, and everything that goes with that. It's just a different sort of avenue off. It's like a little branch off. But to be fair, the best thing I can do right now is to show you what I've got in this little CEX bag, because it all has come from CEX, which is probably the best place to get them. In my opinion, it probably is. And they're just cheap. For the most part, it is a very cheap collection. I'm hoping to keep it quite cheap anyway. There might be the odd one that's expensive, but it's not going to be a massive collection. Let me put that out there right now. Hopefully it's not anyway. I've been told that I'm not allowed it to be massive, so it comes with a few stipulations, but which we work around them, bend the rules as it were. We don't break them, we bend them. There's a difference. All right, there is a difference there. So yeah, I think the best thing I can do is to show you what's in this little bag, because I'm excited. I really am super excited for this. Like I said, the best thing I can do is just to show you what I've got and to show you what I want to be doing in the future. As you can see from this, they don't fit in this little CX bag because I didn't have my big bag with me. So here we are. We've got this. So the actual one of the collections that I want to start this year is a Blu-ray collection or a movie collection, because we live in 2025 and there is about 1,000 different streaming services you can use to actually watch films. However, I always find the films that you actually really want to watch are never on there. They are never there to be seen. Never, ever. And it bugs me to the living death of me. So I thought, you know what? The best way to do this is to buy physical, so then you actually have it, because I am an avid collector and fan of anything physical, as you can see from the collection that I have behind me in all of my videos. So we are going down the Blu-ray avenue because I love my movies. I really, really do love my movies. It's a second part of me where I don't really show too much off on camera, but honestly, I'm a big movie fan. I really am. I love quite a lot of different ones. It's not just horror or anything like that. It's a whole branch of different stuff. I just love good cinema. I really do. I absolutely love and adore, and I want to bring to the channel. Like I said before we get into this, it's not going to be a massive collection. Mostly it's going to be games. I'm so used to having games. Mostly it's going to be Blu-rays that you can't get on streaming services, whether it be Netflix, Amazon, Disney, whatever. You just can't get them, or special edition collections of the movies as well. So we're just going to get into this and let's have a little look at what we got. The best thing about Blu-rays in 2025 has to be the fact that they are super cheap nowadays. They're as cheap, if not cheaper, than actually buying DVDs in 2025, which to me is a remarkable turnaround because I never thought you'd even see the day. I'm not going to pretend that I know so much about Blu-rays and everything like that, and the physical media of Blu-ray or 4K HD. You should get 4K, Ultra HD, DVD, whatever it is. I don't. I'm just going to go with Blu-ray because I just am, and they seem like the best happy medium. Like I said, it's not going to be a huge collection, but I am super. I don't know why I said it like that. Super excited for it because honestly, I love my films, and these are going to be my like top films of me really going forward. Anyway, I'm excited for it. I really am. Do I have space to actually display these? No, I don't. No, you would be right in thinking I do not have the space for them. However, going forward in the future, hopefully we do. So yeah, with the backing of everything, let's just crack in and just see what we've got. Because if you're not overly concerned or you know care about Blu-rays or anything like that, this probably isn't the video for you. So I apologize for that. But so we've got Resident Evil Afterlife. I love the Resident Evil movies. Some people might think that these are pretty terrible, but I like them. We've got Retribution and Afterlife. I believe that is 4 and 5 or 3 and 4. I can't remember how many there are. There's at least 4 or 5. There's definitely 4, but I don't know. Um, yeah, I don't know. This is like 3 or 4. So we've got both of these, £1.50 each. So cheap, like beyond cheap. It really is. £3 for them. And then we have Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen, the 2 disc apparently, which I wasn't aware of. Yes, it is. It's actually got 3 discs. Why does it have 3? Oh, I don't know. I have no idea. But there you go. It's got 3 discs for 50p, which, again, I love my Transformers. I love the films. Again, they can be a bit like mustard, but to me, it wraps up my childhood in one. I love the Transformers franchise. I really do. So we've got another couple in here, I think, for the Transformers. But this one was actually like the most expensive thing I bought. This is £6, and it's the Jurassic Park Ultimate Trilogy, which is The Lost World and Jurassic Park 3. Okay, Jurassic Park 3 is probably not the best, but I love the Jurassic Park films. I love the new ones are good. They just don't have that little, I don't know, like pizzazz to it. But I've never had these on Blu-ray or DVD or anything like that. So this comes with hours of bonus features apparently and other stuff. So no idea. But for £6 for the Jurassic Park trilogy, absolutely. And it's in fantastic condition, obviously. This is the most expensive Blu-ray that I have currently. So for £6, it is a cheap collection, super cheap. This is Death Race Inferno. This is, I believe, the third in the series. There's 3, but obviously, if you haven't actually watched them after the first one, I wouldn't blame you. I unfortunately like the Death Race series. The first and second are good. Third one, not so much. The first one's absolutely insane. If you've never seen it, it's fantastic. But for £2, yeah, I'm gonna pick it up. I believe this is the third one. Not 100%, but I believe it's got Danny Trejo in it, which is cool. I believe that's the third one. This one's quite funny. It's Harold and Kumar Escape from Guantanamo Bay. They did 2. They did this one, and they did Harold and Kumar Get the Munchies. And I believe it's a different title if you're in America. I think it's Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle. I believe is what it's called. Correct me if I'm wrong down below in the comments. But yeah, it's cool. It's cool. I like these videos. These are good watches. It's funny. It's just great. And for £3, yeah, not gonna complain whatsoever. And like I said, we have Dark of the Moon, 50p, and then we have Age of Extinction for £1. There you go. So all of these in total for how many films is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What 8? Technically, there's like 11 because of the Jurassic Park, but 8 films for like £14. Yes, please. Thank you very much. Like you struggle sometimes to get all the Transformers films on streaming platforms. You really do, especially with the Death Race as well and the Resident Evils. These are ones that you do struggle to find on there consistently. You might find like one, and then you'll find out that you can't actually watch the rest because of just so many different reasons. Insane. I'm going to flip the camera around and we are going to go back in. As I said, I'm super excited to start a movie collection, man. I really am. Like, I love movies. I really do. I'm an avid cinema goer. I don't have a limit list or anything like that, but I just love watching good cinema. I really do. Going forward, like I said, it's not going to be a huge collection like the PS3 or the PS4 or anything like that, but we're just going to get the top hits that I absolutely adore on Blu-ray, because I'm fed up of trying to actually find them on streaming services and then get disappointed. I really am. It annoys the living daylights out of me. It honestly does. Like I said, it's slightly different to what I've been collecting recently, or like over the channel. I admit that thoroughly, but it's still similar. It really is. In my opinion, it is. If you like your movies, let me know down in the comments your thoughts and feelings of this new collection, because I would like to hear. I really would. I don't want you to be disappointed. That's not the point of this video. It really isn't. It's something that I'm so passionate about, and I'm so looking forward to it because it's cheap as well. It is cheap to collect for. It's not going to be stupidly big in size. It's not going to be every week. It's not going to be every, video that I will be adding Blu-rays or anything like that. But it's going to be there in the background, just chilling. It's just going to be there. And I'm all for it. I honestly am. There is like a few that I really want to get on Blu-ray, or like special like box sets on Blu-ray, because it frustrates me that you can only watch like two or three and then you can't watch the rest, especially for one of the franchises, my favorite franchise of all time, arguably, that and the Transformers or movies. So yeah, going forward, I'm honestly super excited for it. I hope you guys are too, because it gives a little bit different content to the channel. I definitely will not be doing like movie reviews or anything like that. If you have any suggestions on content for these, let me know. I'd be intrigued, but we'll see. I don't know fully. I just like collecting them because physical, especially physical movies, is massive. It is making a huge return, and they're cheaper than PS3, cheaper than anything else I really collect for. Cheaper. It's so cheap. It's good. It's good value. It's really good value, especially for Blu-ray quality. Again, purists and stuff like that can fight in the comments if you want to about, oh, you should get 4K, you should do this, you do. It is what it is. Okay, I'm not overly concerned. I'm really not. I apologize, but I'm not. So I honestly do hope that you enjoyed this new collection tour video of what I've been up to over the last 2 or 3 days. I have been alluding to it recently in a couple of videos. There is some more massive content coming up. I'm just waiting on deliveries. Honestly, it just seems like every week that I'm waiting on deliveries. I get frustrated just waiting on deliveries. I bought a lot of stuff off Vinted as well recently. I really have, and that hasn't happened in a couple of months before Christmas. So I'm excited to bring them to the channel as well. We're in such a good spot in collecting terms and stuff like that. It's phenomenal, and I honestly cannot thank you enough for joining me on this journey, because 2025 is looking to be insane, especially just insane for me. And thank you so much for watching. I love it so much. I love to bring these videos to you, and thank you. It's just a big thank you from me. But what I have seen, which I don't know whether I was actually gonna bring it into this video or not, but again, I think I will. When I was looking for the Blu-rays and stuff like that, I do my normal search. So we went to about 2 or 3 different CEXs over the last, I'd say maybe 3 or 4 days since my last video, because I haven't really been to I wouldn't say locals, the ones that I sort of frequent a little bit more. But we were in the right areas, so we went up there, went to a couple more CEXs. But the thing that I actually noticed was, I know it's after Christmas. I understand that fully. We're only second week in January. But the stock levels of like your normal stuff in CEX is seriously down. What I'm talking about is PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox 360, Xbox Series, whatever one it is, Xbox One. The stock levels are seriously down, and it wasn't just one CX store. It wasn't just my local. It was like all three of them. The stock levels were so like bare. They really were bare. There was nothing really there. And like I said, I know it's after Christmas, so they kind of just have to recoup, what they sold and everything after the Christmas rush, as it were. I get that, I do. But it's a bit concerning going forward as well, because especially for like PS4 and that, because they usually have so many like just games on the shelves, they really do. But everything was like forward facing. Like everything, especially like the PS2 and the PS3, everything was forward facing. And to me, as an avid PlayStation 3 collector, that's not good. That's not. And I hope it is just, the lull after Christmas. I do. But it is something I've noted and I want to bring to people's attention and hopefully, create a conversation down below if it's just an anomaly, if it's just the 2 or 3 stores that I've actually visited over the last 3 days and it's just them being rubbish. I don't know, because usually they're pretty good for stock levels. They are, especially for like PS4 and, Xbox One, Xbox 360, but they just didn't have them this time. And that shocked me. It did shock me. So I think it's a food for thought and a conversation piece down below. So let me know your thoughts about it down below because I'd be intrigued to see what other people's locals are. Because again, it might just be, a anomaly, like I said. May not be, and it'll be just interesting to keep an eye on going forward, especially for stock levels of certain systems. Hopefully they return back to normal. I don't know. I might be absolutely talking absolutely load of rubbish. Again, feel free to let me know down below because I don't take, it's fine. It's cool. It's all good, man. I have feelings, but it's all good. Okay, it's constructive. If I'm talking absolute load of rubbish, let me know. I don't know. But I just thought it'd be an interesting topic because I did notice it and I'm just hoping that it's a bit of an anomaly and a bit of a blip. Like I said, especially after being Christmas. So it's just something to know. So that brings me down to saying thank you so much for watching this video. If you've enjoyed today's video, be sure to drop it a like. Consider subscribing to the channel and let me know your thoughts and feelings about this brand new collection because we have so much more coming. So keep it locked to the channel and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Like I said, we are on our road to 1700 subscribers and we are getting close to the big almighty 2000, and I hope we can get there this year, but only you guys can help me with that, and I would be forever grateful if we did. So thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourselves, guys. Peace.